what we'll be making on the homestead today is we're going to be making Jamaican jerk chicken, and we're going to use, I have five skinless, boneless chicken breasts. We're going to need some soy sauce, some cider vinegar, some dehydrated garlic, or you can use cloves. I'm using the dehydrated garlic that I showed you how to dehydrate. Yeah, there's a video. I can put the link at the bottom. Hank's thyme that I dehydrated myself. 2 onions, some ginger root, allspice, salt and pepper, honey, as well as a couple of chilies, and we're going to use the blender to mix it all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get everything prepared and measured out, and I'll bring you back. Now that we have our ingredients measured out, what you're going to be is half a cup of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of allspice, about 2 inches of cut up ginger, some garlic, some thyme, and that's your own preference. 2 tablespoons of honey, half a cup of vinegar, 2 onions roughly chopped up, and 4 chili peppers. So what we're going to do now, normally I would just add these straight into the blender, but because I'm making a video, they're all prepared just to show you what roughly the size. So I'm just going to put all these ingredients in the blender and bring it back. So after blending it a little bit, it's looking like a paste, and we're just going to blend it up some more. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get the chicken breasts ready, and how I'm going to get them ready is I'm just going to take my knife and I'm going to cut little slits in them, and that's just to allow the flavor of the mixture to get into the breast as it marinates, because we are going to marinate it overnight. Now, if you don't have the time to marinate it overnight, you can do 4 to 6 hours. But I do have the time to marinate it overnight, so there I have the slits cut in them. And what we're going to do now is we're going to get our mixture and start pouring it on. Now that we have our mixture ready, we're just going to pour it on. Now I do wish that YouTube did have smell-o-vision, because it is absolutely fantastic, the aroma from this. So I'm just going to allow it to marinate. I'm going to cover it up overnight, put it in the refrigerator, and I'll bring you back tomorrow. So it is the next morning, and we have our chicken that was in the fridge marinating in the jerk chicken sauce. So we're just going to unwrap it and transfer it into the slow cooker. So I have the 5 chicken breasts in the slow cooker, and what I'm going to do with that marinade sauce, which is right there, is I'm going to pour that in as well. Because you're not going to want to waste that. You're going to want it to cook with that. So I'm just going to cover it up, and then we're going to cook it on low for 6 hours. So I'll bring you back in 3 and show you what it starts to look like. This is after 2.5 hours of cooking, and I'm going to go swimming, so I'm going to leave it go for the next 3 hours, and then we'll take it out and I'll show you what it looks like after later. Swimming. What we're going to do is take our pieces of chicken, and we're going to take them and put them in this container. And then we're going to put them on the barbecue. We're going to drizzle some honey over them, and then we're going to cook them until they start to actually char. So we're just going to put all 5 pieces in here. So I'll bring you back once we have all 5 pieces in here. So what we have now is we have them in the pan here, and it won't be going on the barbecue because my barbecue seems to be having technical difficulty. And we're just going to take some honey and we're going to drizzle it on the top, put it in the oven for 15 minutes on 425, and then we're going to take it out and I'll show you what it looks like. So we're just going to take the honey, so we're just drizzling honey over the jerk chicken, and then it's going in the oven for 15 minutes. So put it in the oven now that it's covered with the honey. So, because I didn't have the ability to put it on my barbecue, because my barbecue is not working quite the way it wanted to, what I suggest to do is put it in the oven for 10 minutes on bake, and then after the 10 minutes, put it on broil for 4 minutes, and you'll have your beautiful jerk chicken. So, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.